Mr. President, in the Ukraine transcript, sir, you talk about how good the U.S. has been to Ukraine. You asked President Zelensky for a favor, and you asked him to talk to the Attorney General of the United States and Rudy Giuliani about Joe Biden. Sir, how is that not pressuring President Zelensky? How does this transcript...
There's no pressure whatsoever, and if you take a look at the Democrats, they went down to see the president of Ukraine, and they asked him for all sorts of things, and don't go with the Republicans and stay with us, and like it's a political war. They shouldn't have done that. That should be an impeachable event, I guess, based on what you're saying.
The White House released a rough transcript September 25th of a phone call between President Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. The roughly 30-minute call on July 25th was documented in the White House Situation Room. Remember, July 25th was just one day after Special Counsel Robert S. Mueller testified to Congress about his findings in the Russia investigation. Trump reminds Zelensky early on in their conversation how good the U.S. is to Ukraine. Trump even noted that Ukraine hasn't necessarily been reciprocal. Trump didn't explicitly mention the potential military aid money being withheld during the call, but his 3 separate reminders that the U.S. is very, very good to Ukraine could have made Zelensky logically conclude he had something to lose. After that, Trump requests a favor in the form of investigations, and he appears to ask for more than one. He requests Zelensky to get to the bottom of the ties Ukraine might have to the interference in the 2016 election. At this point in the call, Trump points to yesterday, calling the Russia investigation nonsense and saying it ended with a very poor performance by a man named Robert Mueller. The next time Trump speaks, according to the rough transcript, he brings up a prosecutor that was shut down. That's Viktor Shokin, Ukraine's former general prosecutor. And his firing is the reason Trump believes Biden should be investigated. In 2015, Biden pushed to have Shokin removed from his job because he wasn't prosecuting corruption cases. But the Trump team says Biden was really trying to stop an investigation into Burisma Holdings, a Ukrainian energy company that employed Biden's son.
Biden's son walks away with millions of dollars from Ukraine and he knows nothing, and they're paying him millions of dollars. That's corruption.
U.S. and Ukrainian officials have said that investigation was dormant at the time Biden pushed Shokin to be fired. It's not long in the call before Trump explicitly brings up Biden's son. Another takeaway from the call is that Trump repeatedly said Zelensky should work with Justice Department Attorney General William P. Barr and Trump's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, on the requested investigations. There's still many details about this conversation that we don't know. The Post's Aaron Blake notes that Trump released the call and hasn't yet released the whistleblower complaint, which could suggest that this piece of evidence is perceived as being better for him than the rest.